Hello everyone and welcome to Driven Mad.
Right, welcome back to us fitting the skid plates. Now this one is the transfer.
Gearbox and transfer box skid plate.
Badger.
So it runs halfway down the car, which is it's a big boy, this one.
It's a little bit more complicated.
It is.
So the instructions, the only complicated bit really is him. So he goes inside the chassis.
Yep.
And you need the two longer bolts and 4 washers for him.
You do. So we're going to start off by installing this big old bracket. That is a monster. So we're going to get that on.
Fuel economy is going to take
everything's going to take a hit with this.
Hit.
If you hit a rock with this, I think the rock's going to break first. But yeah, we're going to get this on and then we'll mount the skid plate to this. So let's go and figure out where it goes. Right, now before we start, the instructions are saying that these little rubber washers here, they actually go in on the ends, so you can see we need 2 like that, so they go between, and then 2 of these will be going in there when we bolt it in like that. So we'll put them in as we bolt it up, but I thought I'd show now because you probably won't see as well under the car. Let's go on.
Not if my nose gets in the way.
If your nose gets in the way, the sun won't shine. So underneath the car, you can see just where the gearbox is. We've got on the chassis, we've got 3 holes here which are threaded, so we're going to use the 2 back ones here. And on this side, we've got just 2 holes. So that's what that little horrible needly looking thing is used for.
We've had goes with those before and don't like them.
So we're going to begin by, we're going to use a jack so we can get one side mounted up and then we can do the difficult side afterwards. So it's got 2 of the rubber washer grommets and then we've got 2 bolts we're putting a bit of Loctite on. It's got a washer and a crush washer on there as well. So let's...
Well, this shouldn't need to come off, should it?
So if we go in those 2 holes there,
Go back. How far to tight do you want those?
just finger tight, I think, for now.
Okay, that's that then.
Okay. So this side here that you can see has got this metal sort of tab, so you can't get it wrong as such up in the height department. So now we've got to line it up with the 2 holes here and we're going to figure out how we use this funny looking thing to get that lined up. Not so convincing.
I'm hoping there's a big hole this side.
And there's not.
And there's not.
How do we get him in there? Because it's got to be dead level as well. It's not even like it can be...
Well, you'd hope that that will just sit in there like so, won't you?
Mm.
But how do you get it in? I hate these.
Yeah. So also we've got 2 more of these little grommets which go in here. So actually before we fully get that close, I'll lower it down. We'll put these 2 in like this and then I'll jack it back up. Till it's touching. This isn't going to be so easy, is it?
Not be thick, but I'm struggling to see how this goes in here. There's a hole there.
Yeah.
But there's no way you can get it level without dropping it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you not agree?
I would very much agree. So it's going to have to be dropped, isn't it? Unless we have to bend it. How long is that? There. So
you can't get your fingers in to hold it anyway.
No, that's true.
I mean, luckily we've got our internal inspection camera if necessary.
Yes, but we don't really want to be having to rely on that. It doesn't even fit. You physically can't get it in, can you? Oh. How on earth to do that?
Well, I think we're going to have to bend it.
Yeah, I think so. But
so if we hold on,
no,
but it wouldn't.
I mean, the holes are perfectly aligned. It's just all right.
Yeah. So if we take the back hole, could you? Where is the back hole in relation to this?
What do you mean?
I want to put a mark where the back hole is.
Back hole.
the back hole of these two?
Ah, they're there, in line with these two. Look, you can see.
Definitely in line.
They're actually in the hole, yeah. I'll put both of them in so you can see.
Okay.
Both of those black things are where they are. It's about there. But yeah, there, and those two are in line.
I need to know what.
Now we're going to be bending this to try and get it shaped to go in the chassis, and so into a place where we can actually hold it outside the chassis, because at the moment we just have to drop it in there. Well, you can't even get it in there.
No, we're convinced this is going to snap.
Yeah, but we thought we'd film it for our own amusement.
And yours, because we are not great at this, and we thought, bit of heat.
Oh. Are you ready?
Yeah. It'll melt fairly quickly, won't it? Oh, it's got a bit of
cracked, yeah.
Crack in there, but
as long as it stays enough for us to.
I've gone a bit more than I needed to there, haven't I? Got overexcited.
Yeah.
Right, now we need to bend him out
towards us, so that's going to have to. You've bent it the wrong way. That needed to be up.
Oh, you're right. So that needs to be straightened out.
Yeah, that's going to just snap now. Yeah. We've stuck it back together with some Gorilla Tape.
Because someone was an idiot.
Yeah, and we're going to use one of the screws, try and get it in there in the end, and then when we drop this inside the chassis, it will fall down and we can hopefully bolt the other one. That's the plan. So Dan's going to turn it. I've got the torch on.
Oh, stay.
Right, where's you? If you stick it out, I can get it in the right place. If you push it through. That's it. That's it. There we go. Right. Right, that's in, but the problem is it's not sitting straight, is it?
That's the only way we're going to do it.
It is, but straight in. We're in. Bosh.
Bosh.
Right, one's in. So we're going to have to rip that off there now.
Yep.
To get it to drop down and get the other one in.
I can't see how you do that with it in one piece actually now.
Well, no, because it was too long. I suppose you have to put the whole thing in the chassis, don't you? But I still don't get quite how.
Me neither.
Right, so we've managed to get the first bolt in. So to get the second one in, we're going to have to get this off to lower it down in the chassis. So there should be more than enough. It's not going to come off that screw, so you can pull on it as much as you like. The old Gorilla Tape's now going to be our problem, isn't it? There we go, happy days. Right then, so
what are our chances?
We need the next bolt. Where's that?
Here.
Okay, so in theory, if we go there, I can.
Hang on.
Oh, you're in. You're going to go straight in there. That's it.
I hate those things.
Well, at least it's in. We're not taking that off.
Never.
We just wouldn't get it out, would you?
Well, I suppose if you need an exhaust, you might have to.
Yeah, true.
Well, you definitely, it's a one-hit wonder, isn't it?
I think so. Yes.
I don't like them.
No. Well, it's done. It's on.
It's done.
So now it's there, we can snug up all four of these. And we have put Loctite on these.
Do we have torque settings?
No. I think blimmin' tight is my...
I'm not going to go too mad on these in case these snap off inside. Mind you, my muscle power's unlikely to do that.
True. I think just nice and snug is more than enough. There we go. According to the instructions, the bit of the skid plate with the foam on goes at the back of the car.
Now, the only thing we don't know is the order of which we should be putting these on.
I think we'll take the wood off this, hang on. So there's 6 holes on the skid plate, which these rubber grommet washers go in, and they go down. So we'll put them in. So they go like that. So Dad's putting in the bolts with the nuts on the top. I'm going to do the same on this side.
Right, I'm as far as I can go because it's got a nylon doofer.
Yes.
So it was quite easy, to be fair.
That was all right.
Nuts, right,
Okay,
forgot those.
Nuts are coming back off.
Oh, I did really well on mine.
Thank you. So the ones on the back here that bolt to the actual bracket we've put on, they don't get the crush washers, so they just get a big washer on the bottom here and one goes on the top, and then a self thread locking nut that goes on the top. So
bugger, that all went quite well.
there we go, yeah.
It's all right. As far as I can go.
Okay, all right, so we'll slightly snug them up. There we go. Oh, that's fairly easy.
It is.
Yeah, so we're just gonna, I think that'll do for the time being. We're just gonna gently snug them up. There we go. That'll do. So now we're gonna get the other 4 in, or other 3.
God. Looks the nuts, that.
It does. Right then, so we've snugged these up, and now off camera we did have a quick look on the website because we did state there were 6 bolts going in here, and on their website the photo of it on the truck on the website actually shows with no screws in here either. So we
believe that's for a manual and this is an automatic?
Yes, that would be our guess.
That's our guess, but it is only a guess.
Yeah, so we've got 4 holding it in place because there's nothing here for it to screw into, therefore, but it's certainly not going anywhere, is it?
No, and the front one, which we're going to do in the next video, just goes there.
There and up.
And up. So subscribe for that one.
Yeah. Happy days.